Hey Facebook, welcome back to another session of TV Therapy. I am your TV hostess with the mostest, Tierney Bricker, and I'm joined by a very special co-host today who knows a thing or two about live TV. No?
Yes.
Mr. Derek Hough.
Hello.
Welcome to TV Therapy, my friend.
Thank you very much for having me. Appreciate
I'm so excited you could be here.
I'm very happy to be here.
And before we officially kick things off, I mean, we're going to be talking about Dancing with the Stars.
We are.
Game of Thrones, which I hear you might be a fan of. A little bit.
Who isn't?
Yes. We're also going to be talking about a little event I'm very excited for, Hairspray Live.
So
very
live.
excited.
It's live. It's
only a few people excited for
I know,
it.
right? It's a great cast. It's gonna be
no big deal, right?
It's gonna be great.
Mr. Corny Collins.
I'm excited.
But first, I want to do a little bit of rapid fire. I'm putting you on the spot to see what kind of TV fan you are, really.
Okay.
What is the most embarrassing thing on your DVR right now?
My most, well, I don't really DVR.
What?
No, I don't DVR. I just
What do you do?
watch it live.
What do you do?
Or Apple TV it.
Oh my gosh.
Or Netflix it.
So what's like your guilty pleasure then? Like something you're kind of embarrassed you watch but you can't get enough of.
Guilty pleasure. I don't feel guilty about my pleasures.
Ooh,
Hey.
I like it. Who's your first TV crush?
First TV crush is, I don't know. That's a tough one.
No Topanga from Boy Meets World.
I don't think I ever watched that show. I lived in London, you forget, so I was watching like British shows, like a girl from EastEnders.
You were into the host from like The Weakest Link. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are the weakest link, Derek.
Goodbye.
What's your go-to TV snack?
Popcorn.
Me too.
Popcorn.
I should have had popcorn.
But I have to tell you something. This is kind of weird, but my cheeks sweat. And I don't understand. I ask people, like, does this ever happen to you? I don't know. Maybe it's all the salt, but like, if I eat too much popcorn, my
How fast are you eating
just my
it?
cheeks. Just my cheeks. It's weird.
Are you just like downing it? An entire bag?
How else do you eat popcorn? You don't like eat it. You just like shove it into the mouth. It's not pretty sight. I walk out of a movie theater with just popcorn all down my. It's disgusting. It's not elegant at all.
If you could grab a drink with one TV character currently, who would it be?
TV character, man.
Just like spend an hour with them, hanging out.
I mean, oh, man, the Dragon Queen, of course.
Oh yes, Danny. I mean, and the dragons are invited, right? Or I mean,
that's really what I'm trying to get to. I'm just using her to get to the dragons.
I get it. Everyone wants to hang out with the dragons. Everyone uses her for her dragons.
That's it.
All right, we're gonna start talking about Dancing with the Stars. The cast is being announced very soon.
It's coming up.
There's a little bit of a teaser we have, right? It's like a quick 15-second teaser. So much information.
Just Artem and Shauna, just killing it. Wait.
We're gonna get. You're gonna see it.
There, look at Shauna.
Yes.
Look at that, nice.
Oh, Shauna. And Artem, right?
That's right.
I love Artem.
Hello,
My mom, yes.
Hello, I'm Artem. I like bike. I drive bike. Very good. I'm very happy right now.
Do we have the footage? Cool. Here we go.
Monday, September 12th. Dancing's back. That's something we can all feel good about.
Bindi, little Bindi action. Oh, there's
Star season premiere Monday, September 12th on ABC.
She's the best, man. What a ray of sunshine. Not just sunshine, but like she is the sun.
Do you still keep in touch with her?
I do, absolutely. Oh my gosh. I actually spent 2 weeks in Australia right after the season. I went there and visited them, and I went on some like croc trips and rescued some animals, and it was awesome.
That's amazing. Yeah. I mean, you've had so many great partners over the seasons, including 2 Olympic gymnasts. And this season, everyone's kind of wondering which of the Fab Five might be.
2 Olympic gymnasts?
Yeah, you had Shawn Johnson, no?
Oh, I did.
Sorry.
No, I thought you thought that 2 were coming on the show. Yeah, no, I have. Yeah, I hear there's gymnasts coming. You know, it's actually kind of cool. I saw there was like this nice little message that they all kind of, I guess, Simone, I think, wrote about or something, but it was really nice.
Well, Simone really wants to be on the show, she was saying, but she's not sure with the schedule because it's so hard. They have their tour going on, but she's down to possibly be on it. The other people potentially are JoJo Fletcher, the Bachelorette.
Right.
Of course, we have Jake T. Austin, former Disney star.
Personally.
Are you a fan of the Chad?
I mean, who isn't?
Could the ballroom survive the Chad?
I don't. By the way, there it is. There's the guilty pleasure. There it was. Bachelor in Paradise.
You can come to my viewing party.
I've never seen Bachelor ever in my life, and I'm on NBC, I'm ABC, and it came on, and I was watching this. I was like, what is this? And then after a while, I was like, what have I been missing all my life? This is horrendous.
You can't look away, right?
Like
you cannot look away.
This is so terrible, but it was so interesting to watch.
I don't think the ballroom would survive the Chad, though. That's the thing.
I would love to sit down and talk with him and just be like, bro, let's have a chat, man.
A bro chat.
Let's figure this stuff out.
I think he needs a friend. I think you could be that friend.
He's in pain, man. He's in pain.
He needs a friend.
Yeah.
So looking at the cast, though, when you were on the show, did you guys know prior, or were you kind of like us trying to figure out, hearing all the rumors?
Of being on Dance with the Stars?
Yeah, like who the celebrities were?
You know, for me, everybody tries to get to know, tries to figure it out. They're always, you know, like, oh, have you heard? I'm like, I don't even want to know. I'll know when I walk through that door and I'll find out, because you're going to spend, you know, 13 weeks with them anyways, so I can wait.
Yeah.
I don't need to know a week before or 2 weeks before. I'll just walk in and, you know, I'll be fine finding out on the day. So
there's no like competing over if you hear like a rumor, like you kind of go up to the producer and they're like, hey, you know, I'm hearing.
Not really, no, because it's not really up to us. You know? No, yeah. I mean, there was one season where it was kind of crucial that I had Nastia Lukin, because, not crucial, but I had there was no choice really between it. I mean, because I was living in New York doing another show, so I had to dance with somebody who was living in New York. So that was kind of like one of those where it was just no option. But by the way, great option. Love you, Nastia. She was the best.
I know, that was a crazy season for you, because you were back and forth, right?
That's right.
And then you got injured too. Oh my gosh, that was a hard season for me as a viewer.
But it was kind of, but you know what though? They're always kind of like a bummer, but it's always, that's what makes it live. It makes it interesting, you know.
Yeah.
So much go on.
Let's see if we have any comments going on right now.
Go. Oh my gosh, it's us. It's actually happening live.
Oh my gosh. Oh, someone's saying you're hot. Congratulations. You were looking very adorable tonight.
Oh, jeez. Don't say that.
Good evening from Baltimore. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, someone's asking who your dream Dancing with the Stars partner would be. If you had any choice right now of someone.
I don't know. Man, I'm terrible, because I don't really think about any one particular person.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I would really like just like somebody who's really smart and fun and has a great energy.
Yeah.
That is so important. They could be beautiful, they could be talented, but if they're just like mopey and don't have a good energy, then it's tough. You know, I mean, it's like Bindi was a great example. Like, she comes in with just like so much energy and life that it doesn't even matter what happens. Because it's such a great time.
I know. I talked to the casting director once, and she was saying, we actually don't like people who don't get along. You would think with reality TV, you'd want conflict, but with this show, it's really better when people get along and you're really rooting for them.
Yeah, because honestly, like, Dancing with the Stars, it's not a reality show. You know, it's reality, but it's like, it's a journey show. Like, you're actually learning something, a craft, and there's a bit more depth to it than just a ballroom show, which I think why it stuck along for so many seasons, going to its 23rd season. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Pretty incredible.
Oh, look, and someone is, I didn't even congratulate you. I'm awful on your Emmy nomination.
Thank you.
I mean, you already have 2, so let that know, and 6 Mirrorball trophies, right? So is it still kind of shocking that after all this time, you know, the show is getting all these nominations, and you especially for the choreography?
It's awesome. No, it really is. It's really great. You know, it's kind of funny actually, because this year, as you know, I kind of took some time off.
Yeah.
I kind of took some time to take a breather a little bit and kind of go, and you know, I kind of sit there and I look at like these trophies and I'm like, this has been so incredible, so amazing. But I'll find myself sort of, you know, in a dressing room in New York or on a tour bus, and I'll be like, man, I love what I do so much. I'm so passionate about it. But I'm also like an adventurous guy.
Yeah.
You know, and I love getting out and traveling, and I love like, you know, just going on adventures.
Yeah.
You know, and it's actually kind of funny because I've teamed up with you know, Hilton Hotels and Resorts, and they have like this platform, and you go to on this website, and you can make these like vision boards. You know, and it's called Our Stage, Your Story, and you go there, and for me, I actually did that. I kind of created this vision board. Like, I want to go to Yosemite, I want to go to Big Sur, I want to go on like, you know, Hawaii, New Zealand, Australia to go see Bindi. And I actually made it happen. It was great, you know, jumping off cliffs and seeing just like waterfalls and just kind of being kind of connected to nature again. And for me, nature inspires me, and nature like grounds me and kind of gets me into a place where I'm ready to go out and you know, kick some butt. Yeah.
So when you are traveling, you know, with Hilton, and you're in your hotel room, maybe you have a little bit of downtime, what are you binge watching? I want to know.
Binge watching? Well, I mean, Game of Thrones is great. I mean, so good. Here's the problem with Game of Thrones, though, is that I'm all caught up. Because when I started watching Game of Thrones, I hadn't seen it for 3 seasons.
Okay.
So I could like go one after the other, and I was just like, this is amazing.
And now you join us having to wait until next summer. We wait until next summer, you guys, for more episodes.
It's traumatizing.
And Maisie Williams, one of the stars, just was on Twitter. She just read season 7.
And she just was like, you wait.
She said, I'm going to read it.
I want to hear it.
She said, holy balls, 1, that was her description of it. She said, Ish gets real. she'd say, start preparing yourselves now, but then said, scratch that, nothing will prepare you for this.
I can't even wait.
I'm already so emotionally damaged.
I feel like I already kind of know, like, what's going on a little bit. I have my theories.
Wait, so what's like your biggest Game of Thrones theory?
Well, I'm not going to say this right because I'm not that great at everything as I think I am when it comes to TV.
You mean you don't know every one of the 100 characters on the show?
But I feel like Jon Snow could be Targaryen. Is that right?
He is.
I feel like he is.
Well done. He is. It was revealed in the finale.
Oh, that's right, with his mother. That's right.
Everyone was kind of like, they didn't like explicitly say it, but it was like,
wait, so like that was
a Targaryen.
That was my theory like a season ago. So now I'm saying this a little late when it was revealed, but let's just pretend like I knew that a season ago, okay?
He did.
Thanks.
Yeah, but there's also now there's like a theory out there that Tyrion might actually be a Targaryen too.
That's right. I heard that as well.
Which I would kind of love to see Dany, Tyrion, and Jon Snow.
There's just gonna be so much power things happening towards the end where everybody's just like shooting fire out of their hands and the ice out of their eyes, and it's just gonna be like, wait a minute, are we watching a Marvel movie now? Like, what's going on?
Wait, so are you a fan of Cersei though, or do you like think she needs to go down? At this point, like, also there's like I feel like an assembly line to like take her out.
I love a bad woman.
I know. Look at her. Like she was just so.
She's so bad.
Awesome in that finale.
There she is.
She's scary.
Just come here. I just want to tickle her chin.
But do you think Jaime will kill her, or maybe Tyrion? Like, who do you think would be the most satisfying to take her out, if anyone?
I don't know. I mean, death by dragon's always just the coolest thing.
Dany just like blows into town and is like, "Hi, yeah, you blew up a town, but I have 3 dragons that are willing to like light you on fire."
Can't wait, man. It's just fire and ice, right? It's just gonna go down. I also want to see some more death walkers.
I thought you said more death. I'm like, on the show.
Deathwalkers? Deathwalkers.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Nightwalkers, yeah.
Nightwalkers, thank you. Okay, I knew it was something death and night.
Listen, this show, there's a lot going on. I get it.
By the way, so something was happening. I couldn't talk for a week.
Yeah.
Not even a word. I was just
miming.
And my oldest sister came and visited us with her like 6 kids and stuff. We're watching, and they weren't watching the show because it's way too gross for them, too violent. But she came down and she's like, "What's this show?" I was like, she's like, "Oh, Game of Thrones? I've heard about that." It's like, and it's like during the battle scene where Jon Snow's like getting buried underneath all the bodies and like just super crucial things happening. There it is. Magic. And she's like, "So what's happening? So who is this person?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh. Even if I could talk, I could not get you up to date with what's going on right now."
Could you imagine?
So I was
you just pulled up like Wikipedia. You were like, "Here you go."
I was like, it's never gonna happen. Just good luck.
I know. Let's see if we have any comments going.